Hello. This video will tell you about the basics of using the Condor Convertor program. This software is designed to convert SQL files to CSV. The main advantages of this converter is the ability to process a dump of any relational database in SQL format, as well as the ability to take into account external table connections and automatically pull data on them. On the landing page, you can see the tariff plan. As you can see, there is also a free tariff. Also on this page you will find a brief description of the converter's capabilities. Let's move directly to studying its operation. To upload a file, you must select the menu item, File, to import from SQL, then select which file we want to upload, SQL or archive with SQL files. In the case of uploading an archive, all the contained SQL files will be combined into one. After uploading the file, you must click the Import button to start parsing. Then you will see all existing tables. The number of records in the table is indicated in brackets next to the name. Let's move on to describing the functionality of interaction with the table. You can delete unnecessary columns using the button located next to the column name both on the map and in the list of tables on the left. You can also delete several columns at once. To do this, you need to tick the columns you want to delete in the checkboxes. Then click the Delete All Checked button located under the list of table columns. For convenience, there is a Select All button to select all columns. It is important to delete unnecessary columns, since all remaining columns will be saved in CSV export. You can delete tables in similar way. The only difference is that in the table list, the Delete button is located under the list of columns, to the right of the Show Records button. Another advantage of Condor Converter is the ability to view table records, as well as the ability to delete them if test or irrelevant rows are detected. There is also the ability to bulk delete records. To view records, click on the I or the previously mentioned Show Records button. To join tables, click and hold the blue circle next to the name of the K column of the parent table and move the cursor to the key column of the child table. To view the result of joining tables, select menu item, File, to Preview Export. This modal window shows the export will look. Each table is a separate CSV file. In this window, joining shows only the current structure, but not the data they are sacrificed for the sake software speed. In the final ARMed file the data will join correctly. It is also worth noting that, unlike the preview, the final file will not have the key columns by which the tables are joined. Let's consider other useful things when analyzing and working with large number of tables. At the moment you can see two buttons, Auto Refresh and Auto Clear. The first one will redraw the table map after deletion and the second one is responsible for deleting tables with number of rows less than or equal to the specified auto clear length parameter. It is important to note that if you close the converter window and reopen it, you will lose the data, but there is a button, Get Saved Diagram, which allows you to return the state of 15 minutes ago. To unload the results of processing the SQL file, you need to select File, to Export CSV in the menu and click the Export button. This concludes the introduction to the basics of working with Condor Converter. Goodbye.